Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, September 9th, 2018, and these are your morning announcements. We're on our way to work. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a little chilly. What's the temperature, mister?
60.
It's 60 degrees, and I love it. I love it. Yesterday was the first time I came home from work and my clothes weren't soaked in a long time. So I'm enjoying the cooler weather. And it's sunny. It's sunny and cool. So it's like perfect. So we're going into Best Place. We have a couple weddings that we need to clean up after and an event that we need to set up for Tuesday. So it shouldn't be too long of a day today, Mr. Hug. Mr. Hug is working at our house right now, believe it or not. I know, it's craziness. He put new front steps in, or new steps in on our back porch. So at some point I'll show that to you guys. They look really nice and they work wonderfully. I don't feel scared going down the steps anymore, so yay! But you have to understand, how many years old is that patio?
15.
It's 15. Rick built this 15 years ago when he was 35 years old. And he knows so much more now than he knew back then. But even with that, it was such a nice porch, and it's been a great porch, you know. And so I'm really glad that he's fixing it, and that makes me very happy. What else can I tell you? Nothing. I have nothing to say. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Hug?
No.
No. So I guess we'll just take a nice ride into work. Chrissy's been sick for the last couple days. She has a problem with vertigo, and it's been wicked bad the last couple days. You know, every time she stands up, she gets really dizzy and disoriented, and her doctor is working with her to try to figure out what's causing the vertigo, but right now they're not real sure if it's an inner ear thing or what's going on, but it like makes her really dizzy and nauseous when she stands up, and gives her headaches. So she hasn't gone to work the last couple days. But like last night, she was walking into the kitchen, she almost fell down. So, I don't know, she needs to figure out what's going on here. And our Rick and my's godson, Devontae, he actually went out on a date the other night. I was very, very happy for him, with a really nice girl. I'm not going to mention her name right now, but she seems like she's a sweetheart. And they had a good time, so I hope that this works out for him. It would be nice. It's nice to see him making friends now, finally, and going out and doing stuff with people instead of just sitting in the house all alone. So I'm very happy about that for him. And my mom has been in pain for the last 3 or 4 days. She's got some kind of weird nerve pain going on in her leg. They think it's because like a couple months ago she broke her knee, and when she was with that broken knee she kind of walked weird, you know, and they think that it's actually that the pain is actually because of that. So she's going to start therapy this week, and physical therapy, and hopefully that'll get cleared out. I hate seeing my mama in pain. It's making her not sleep, and that makes me sad. Although I haven't been sleeping well. Have you been? You didn't sleep good the other night. Did you sleep okay last night?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that's good. At least you got some sleep. super windy the other night, and we have a whole bunch of wind chimes outside that we got at our local Ren Fair years ago. We got like several different kinds, and the way the chimes hit the clanger, it makes it sound like a melody. And when you have several of these chimes going on in your yard, it really sounds beautiful, except for when the winds are like 30 to 40 miles an hour. And then it's like clang, 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 clang. And that's what it was doing. So Rick went out in the middle of the night to like tie up the wind chimes so that it would wake up the whole neighborhood. That sucked, hey, Mr. Hug? Yeah. Alright, well, I don't have much to talk about. I just wanted to give an update today, let you guys know I'm okay, everything's going well. I got like a pretty intense week coming up. Hi, Dave. Wait, let me see what you said here. Mr. Hug, H-U-G. Rick and I, our last name is Hug, H-U-G, like you're gonna get a hug. That's why I call him Mr. Hug and he calls me Mrs. Hug. We're married. We are both well. We're just heading into work right now and gonna start our day. I only have one day off this week, which is kind of a bummer, but it's okay. It's no big deal.
Me too. Oh, no.
No, you don't ever have a day off, Mr. Hug. Poor thing. Yeah, we like it. Although Rick didn't like his surname when he was a kid so much because his name is Richard.
Dick.
And the nickname for Richard is Dick, so he was Dick Hug, and that was pretty horrible when he was a child. This is my vape. Here, I'll turn it on so you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. It's my vape. And right now I am vaping a cherry flavored vape juice. And I don't like it. But I made it, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, they can. They certainly can be. Well, when I was a kid, I had red hair. Right now I have kind of gray blonde hair, but until I was in my 40s, I was a ginger. And, you know, I was like the only redhead all through, you know, grade school, middle school, and high school. I met a few more redheads, but for the most part, I was the only one. So I got picked on quite a bit too for having red hair, but I don't care. It's fine. It gave me character and strength. I knew he'd have a comment about that. Yeah, I make my own because then I can kind of control what's going into it. I mean, I know exactly what's going into my vape juice because I make it myself, you know. So I can control everything that goes on with it. But cherry, I'm not going to do cherry again. I really like making grape with blueberry and strawberry. Those three flavors mixed together, it's delicious. So I'll probably do that again. And I kind of like making flavors that are like desserts. Like apple pie and like fruity, kind of fruity things like candies. You know, I also like make a really wicked good sweet and sour, or sweet and sour, like a Sour Patch Kid kind of thing. You know, I don't with food. I don't eat cake, or I don't eat a lot of candy. I'm more of a potato chip girl, which is why I'll never be skinny. But yeah, I don't do a lot with, I don't eat a lot of donuts or anything like that. I don't really have a sweet tooth, but I like it in a vape. Isn't that weird? So yeah, I don't know.
Snow blowers already.
Uh-oh, snow blowers
And a recliner.
and a recliner. This man's taking his snowblower and his lazy boy for a ride. Isn't that nice? He's a nice guy to his furniture and appliances. All right. All right, Dave. Well, thank you, Dave, for tuning in. I'm almost to work now, so I'm going to get off of here, but you have a great day. And come back again. You know, usually during the week, I'm on sometime between 8:10 and 8:30, just about every day for a little while. Yeah, you take care. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.